on the fringe for a little bit, but then as we're deciding clothes and trying to figure out what is traditional like angel wear, Amira starts doing Clem's hair. Clem has a meltdown, freak out of like, oh my God, I'm getting married. I'm not supposed to get married. Xeraphils don't get married. Xeraphils don't get this ornate ceremonial hairstyle that's reserved solely for like the noblest of noble angel families, not me. Um, and then also like, what if he doesn't want to marry me? What if he would rather die than marry me? And it's a spiral. It is a terrible spiral. Um, we chill out of that. Everybody kind of figures out what their clothes are gonna be, and then we decide we're gonna take some rest before the festivities of the next day. Um, we do that, get some food in, and get made up either by ourselves or by the attendants that barge in, and it is quite different makeup than what we would put on ourselves. It's very white, red cheeks, um, and we get dressed, we're attended to, we get shoved into a kind of tight carriage space and shuffled along to the festivities. Once there, we kind of look around, we mingle just a smidge, but Clem's like, I'm on a mission. We're going this way. We're getting married today, right now. I want to dance with my soon-to-be partner, mainly just because I don't want him to like keel over and die. So yeah, we do that. We have to go talk to Malele. She starts the whole thing up, go back down the aisle, walk up the aisle, and see Caravel for the first time. And he's like, what's going on? And it's like, you're getting married. Say yes. And he gets just a very sassy and upset Clem of like, you better say yes. And also, fuck you. But also, like, are you okay? But also, like, we owe some favors for all of this. And we have to go to Lysander's house at some point. But they get married, yay. And now they are connected by the hands for at least, I think it's 30 minutes, essentially, at least the beginnings of the festivities. And they're kind of wandering around. After the wander, Night has gone over to talk to someone. Maybe Malele, because he needs to talk to her, because that's what Ophelia needs him to do, is like figure it out, man. Like, but also she's scary because she like wrecked a whole town while she was getting it on with somebody else. Like, maybe be a little careful. But get some information. So that's kind of, I think, where we had sort of ended, is the group's not split, but like a little. You have the group going with Night over to Malele, and then Clem and Caravel, who are kind of just like bickering.
All right. Does anyone have anything to add to that? All right. As we kind of ended off, we did start talking about speeches as the festival and as the wonderful wedding has begun. You will see the music will begin to play quite loudly again as more people have begun to slowly shuffle into the barrage that is this large wedding. You guys have been given a few moments to sit, kind of absorb the atmosphere with each other, but not just that, to prepare. Clem and Caravel have been taken. As you'll see, a table will pop into existence at in the middle of the aisle that they had just walked down. They are shuffled there into different chairs, as you are now meant to pick out, Clem, what everyone is in your wedding party. Maid of honor, bridesmaids, yada yada. You have the wonderful time of anointing people.
Oh, fun. Okay. Well, I think Night is like man of honor. And then Zazzy's gonna be maid of honor. And then no. Then she's gonna sit and be like, do I get all the people? And Caravel gets none? Is that how this works? It sounds like how this works. And then Tara's gonna be a bridesmaid. And then Kyros. Well, both Kyros and Knight walked her down the aisle, which sort of makes them like dad figures. Healthy male role model.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that makes him a groomsman, I guess, but like a groomsman plus. What else can we name a groomsman?
You all are a part
Amir's
of this conversation as Clem is anointing people. So if you want to give recommendations or you want to speak your part,
No,
you
I'm
can.
just listening to how good this is. I'm like,
groomsman papa.
I put groomsman papa.
And then Amira, I think I look at Amira and I'm like, I feel like you have to be my matron of honor because you are the holiest and eldest of us all.
Matron typically mean they need to be married first.
I am married?
Is that what that means? I just thought it meant older.
I don't know.
I'm fairly
What about-
certain I'm matron in those honors because they've already been married.
Okay, then bridesmaid.
I could also be a flower girl. I could puff puff.
Flower girl works. I could make Kyros a flower lad. That's why he walked me down the aisle. I feel like that's the whole party. I'm not forgetting anybody.
As you all have gotten your titles, you've been anointed a part of this party, another smaller table will kind of bloom out from the longer one before molding together into another longer version of itself as you all get seats at this giant feast. Is there anything that you guys would like to do or say while you're preparing for your few moments?
Nope, Knight's frantically trying to put something together right now.
Shintara?
I don't think there's anything specific that Tara would like to do, but I do want to figure out just in the crowd, like who is the person that is dancing in the most suavish way? Who's the best dancer? That's not our party.
As you're kind of looking and scaling through the crowd, you will see a couple steps down. There's these little tiles that are being laid down for a dance floor as people seem to be waiting or getting ready for a bigger dance version. As you'll see, they'll put on their masks and you'll begin hearing chirping of a dancing competition, a ceremony of masked dancers who have no true partners, who are all competing for a prize of something.
Okay. Who's the most excited looking then?
You'll see a tallish looking man, blonde hair, kind of standing very excitedly, he's got a giant white suit on, as another person is standing next to him, very similar attire, as well as what looks to be a fox standing on two legs with a little shawl on and a tiny hat. Those three seem to be very excited.
Okay, I'm gonna clock all three of them. Mentally make a note in my head. That's all. Other than that, I'm chilling. I'm working on my speech.
All right, Zazzy, is there anything that you would like to do?
Can I just listen to what the kind of mood and like energy, like conversations or any like potentially like kind of thinking like important, like trying to get intel.
For sure.
Like,
roll me an insight. Actually, let's roll me a perception. That's actually what I'm looking for.
okay. 27.
As you're standing there and kind of your ears are perked up looking around, you will hear 3 different conversations going on. You'll hear a group of people over here chattering, talking about what seems to be the fox. You can see that they're kind of all huddled in a very hush-hush tone as they're evaluating and wondering if that's really him. They're kind of a little awestruck, the way you would at a celebrity, talking about how this creature has apparently claimed itself to be a fragment of a wild god. If that were the case and their claims are true, this would be the last wild god in existence, and it's sitting across the room for you. A very odd idea. And as you're kind of sitting there, you'll also hear, as your ears twitch yet again, you'll hear one of the male servants will come up to Malele herself as she's sitting, and they'll kind of whisper back about how, regular things, the wine, the food. But as the conversation drifts off, they ask one more time, do you think it has enough blood? And she'll kind of wave it off, and she'll go, I'm sure the seedling will be able to suffice one day. If not, we'll just get another one. And then there's regular chatter. You can hear some people around Toodles who are bartering, and it's not going well. You hear more chatter over here talking about how excited for the dance, and they believe that if this year matches up to last year, another blessing or a boon will be given for whoever Malele seems to favor most. And that's about all you get. Is there anything else that you would like to do or say?
Can you kind of, sorry, my food came right as you were talking about the one about the blood, the servant talking about the blood.
Oh yeah, so the servant comes up and they're kind of asking Malele if they have enough blood or if they should provide someone to it. And she responds with the seedling should have enough, and if it doesn't, then they'll figure it out tomorrow, or they'll make another one. A very dismissive tone. But as you kind of hear that, her eyes do land on you a little bit. As you can see, one of the shaders of the moon will shade over her face.
Great. I'll gulp and look away. Okay, I think that's it for right now. I'm just kind of putting information away.
All right, you guys will have about 2 minutes until your speeches are to be screaming.
Are you giving us 2 minutes to write these down?
If you want extra time, or if you want to go right away, we can. Depends on what you want to do.
Did you say screaming speeches?
Yes.
Oh no.
There are no microphones, so you can see that this is not an amphitheater. This is no way meant to bolster your voice. This is out of pure power. You gotta have that bolster behind you.
Can I roll a religion to know like more about like wedding traditions or things that like to remember things that maybe Malele values?
Absolutely.
Like
You can roll
some
me a religion or a history, whatever you like or prefer.
I'll do religion. A 15?
As you kind of go through You've seen a lot of loyalty kind of baked into their religion. Malele talks a lot about consistency, worship, devotion, as well as a value to withhold or to continually love the moon. But not just her moon, the other moon that is falling into pieces. You can see lots of depictions of what looks to be the constantly crumbling moon that is better known as Oda everywhere around you. As well as, again, persistence, violence, blood. She's a big fan of that kind of motif. But a lot of this is just pure, it's almost like person worship. All right, would anyone else like anything?
Sorry, I'm
No, you take
I'm
your time. I'm just making
panicking.
sure that...
Knight's panicking because Tasha's panicking.
All right, as this is all going down and you guys are taking your few moments, Caravel, who has now been kind of put in what looks to be a white robe with a large hat beaded in pearls over him, kind of looks more akin to someone going out in -degree weather rather than a groom, as he kind of just sits in the chair and he'll slowly turn to look at you, Clem. Speeches?
Speeches. It is a wedding.
Do we have to do speeches?
I already performed. If they want a speech, they can have a speech.
Piggy, no.
What did you perform?
A wedding.
Oh. That's quite accurate.
I got married, and I guess we never exchanged vows. Is that a thing? Is that a thing we're supposed to do?
Depends by whom we're speaking of. If we're talking about Sainsburyan tradition, no. But if we're talking about humanoid, yes. But all things considered, I am not begrudged. I would actually haphazardly say that you look quite beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Even though
Amir did my hair.
I could tell. I could see it through your seething rage.
I'm only
25%?
I'm not as bad as I was. I'm fine now, maybe.
Oh, at least down to a 15?
15, like 15 out of
Like a 15% out
20?
of 100.
And the sure. For this particular moment, I can be at a 15.
Well,
When you get back to fighting weight, we can have it out then.
it might be a while.
Yeah, well, let's hope I forget about it then.
Well, I will take pride in myself to make it up to you, so that we do not have to go to blows.
Also, I don't feel like here is the best place to just hash it all out in front of everyone.
I think the Moon God would be quite overjoyed at such a display, actually.
So you want to talk about your father issues?
No, it is facetious. It was a joke. It was very sarcastic.
I'm still learning sarcasm.
That was my issue. That was my I can't speak. I'm dying.
Are you dying?
Not truly. I am very hungry though.
Well, are we still attached at the hand?
Oh yeah.
I think we have to feed each other then. I'm gonna look at the food to see if there's edible things.
There is gloss. Zainwarians do partake and enjoy the taste of gloss. It's recreational, but it is good.
I'm looking to see what kind of glass. Is there a particularly tingy sound of crystal on this table right
Ooh.
now.
Roll me a d20 flat.
An 18.
Oh, there is a wide variety of different types of gloss that are all in various qualities, but mostly of that very pure crystally type. The type that you could literally play the instrument on.
I'm gonna grab just one that's closest, and I'm gonna offer it to him, whatever it is.
He will eat the gloss. It's a wine gloss out of your hand, just
Willy
crushing
Wonka
through it.
style.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly. And he will offer you a coffer of an empty coffer of wine that is all pure crystal gloss.
Do Xeraphils eat glass?
Yes, it's like a tasty treat. The way that chocolate is
Okay.
for us, that's what gloss is to them.
Okay. I'm partaking then.
All right.
But I'm like flipping a glass upside down and I'm eating from stem down.
As you have two wonderful newlyweds eating various gloss objects at the dining table in front of you, you all will hear the sound of what looks to be a bell as the music will soften and begin to tink. As you are all welcomed to stand and give whatever small speeches you have or any type of regalia.
All right, we ready for speeches? Is everyone looking at Knight?
Oh, you'll see as more people are crowding in, people are just staring.
Okay. Being once a prince, he does not seem too comfortable under all this extra attention. But he has a little piece of like a parchment. He looks like he probably ripped out of something very frantically as he's jotted this down over the last like 2 minutes since he have known. And he'll stand a little straighter. You know, you'll see him kind of like adjust, like he's pulling the collar of his shirt a little bit away from his neck. His face is a little bit slightly red, maybe even a single little bead of sweat dripping down his forehead. Alright, I have known Clem since she put a crossbolt into my chest. That is how we met. It's not exactly the beginning of some fairy tale, but since then I have seen many different versions of her. I've seen her as the enemy, the fighter, the stubborn soul trying to find something in this world. And somewhere along the way, she became my best friend. And since she has joined us, I have seen that Clem has always been searching for someone she's allowed to be, but hopefully someone that she also wants to be. And for whatever this new life means, for a purpose, you can say. And somewhere along the way, on top of all that, Gavel stepped into this story. And whether it be by his influence or simply, well, no, I'd say it's more likely Clem's relentless curiosity finally finding something that's really worth something to her. I've seen her change. Not into someone different, but just someone who shines a little brighter, stands a little sturdier, and I've seen her glow. And she's just become someone I care for more than I can really properly put into words. And the person she has as we can all see here tonight, she has chosen to share that life with, that purpose with, is Caraval, who has been a guide, a mentor, and I'd say even a friend since the day I've entered Niether. So, Clem has chosen Caraval, and I trust Clem with choices with my life. So, I guess now I also now know that I can trust Caraval with hers. So, he's gonna hold up a wine glass. So, here's to love found in chaos. To Clem, to Caraval, and to whatever comes next.
Can you roll me a persuasion at advantage?
Ooh. Just realized I do not have my dice near me. Persuasion at advantage. Oh, I'm good at these. Oh, nat 20.
You'll
So
see.
28.
You'll see everyone is just enamored by what you said, as the crowd and everyone around will kind of give a couple oohs and a lot of hollering, as you can kind of see. Some of the more vivacious women will kind of stand a little closer. They're definitely eyeing you up a little bit more at night, as you can kind of feel a hand kind of filter on your shoulder. As you turn back, it's gone. There is nobody next to you.
I will then move. If we are needing to sit down, I'll take my seat next to Amira so that whoever has their speech next can take center stage.
Who would like to go next?
I can go next. Okay. Zazie will get up on her chair to get as tall as possible. I'm actually not going to look at Clem first. I'm actually first going to look at Malele and be like, well, this wedding would not be possible without our gracious hostess. So I do believe our first toast of the evening, before we even begin the formal part of my speech, should go to Malele. And you said Oda, right? Sorry.
Yes, Oda.
And Oda, for what is sure to be a beautiful and amazing night filled with so much more than we could ever imagine. Just their graciousness alone to open up their space to us is unfounded, and we are all in debt to their benevolent and tireless spirit to host such a thing. So first, should we toast to them? And I'm going to do a little first toast.
Everyone is riled up. As you can see, people are coming out of the woodwork to just raise up what looks to be goblets of red wine.
Okay. And then to, of course, the champions of the evening, the couple that, and individual who really pushed for this to happen, Clementine. Whatever name that you choose to go by is the name that is right for you. And what a right evening we have here. You joined in a matrimony that I'm sure will not be unfounded without its fights, its brawls, but may the blood shared between you two actually be shared together. May you slay down your enemies and those who wrong you, and anything, and blaze a path forward that is not the path that everyone tells you to make, but the path that it most works for you and your lovely partner. I'm not saying Caravel's name. Because it's through strength in women that we get ahead. And through this, I know that you will lead the couple to blazing and moonlit paths May the moon shine upon you in this and let you glow in the ethereal glow that you currently have and will continue to have through the rest of your life. We are so honored to be a part of this. Thank you. Cheers to the happy couple.
Can I get a persuasion as well with advantage?
I didn't even write any of that down.
Beautiful.
Say.
Oh my gosh.
Off the noggin.
Was
Persuasion, a 23.
Again, another wonderful crowd roaring kind of applause. And as you all are speaking, you'll begin to feel the tingle of the moon on your back as something light kind of touches your shoulders. As with the end of Zazi's speech, everyone's eyes fall on Shantara.
Tara will get up, and I think facing the crowd first, she's going to step like out from behind her table and address like the crowd as she like is gonna step down onto like the dance floor-esque. And she is going to be, we are gathered here for a most joyous occasion of my dear friends. And at that, she like turns towards Clem and Caravel and addresses Clem and says, you deserve a forever of happiness, love, and acceptance, and I am hopeful that you have found that in your union with Caravel. And Caravel, as she looks towards him, you have been such a strong guiding hand to us through our time together, and I hope that you found continued support in Clem's loving embrace. And then she's gonna like flick her wrist, and she's gonna grab the water that is flowing around her and like start making pictures as she's doing her speech with shape water. And she's going to continue. In my culture, my mother has always told me that shells have deep meaning and importance. As the water that guides us as we wander on, it connects us. Part of the sea, it allows us to kind of move together. Water is in everything. And conch shells, as she like forms one, have represented spiritual growth and mental growth and enduring love and commitment to marriage and fertility and just continued growth together. And I hope that you both continue this growth, helping each other bit by bit, really guiding each other towards your commitment to each other. And she like steps forward and is like, I offer a toast to your steadfast commitment to each other and each other's well-being and your continued love, as she will place down, it looks like it's glowing, but it is become this ice sculpture of a conch shell for you guys, right in between you. And she'll like do a little bow before both of you, before like taking her seat.
Can I have you again roll that persuasion with advantage?
21, 22.
As all of you are watching this beautiful display, as the conch shell sits, as its ice just glimmers on the small illuminescent fireflies, the entire group of people here will again give you a wonderful round of applause before one of the servants will usher forward. And you'll see that same kind of light that was on your shoulders will all dissipate before culminating into his hands. You'll watch as these strings of pure moonlight will weave together as you'll place down a circlet on the table. And then we'll run away, as they will give you an item for being such wonderful speakers. You'll see everyone again will give another round of applause as you have been gifted a single gift from the moon. One circle.
Just one for 3 people. Okay.
Okay, Pinky.
Who is closest to this item?
It'll be placed directly right here in the middle. Where the ham is, imagine that's where the circlet is.
I would like to grab it. I'm intrigued. I would like to see if I know what this thing does.
Roll me an Arcana check.
I do not know what this thing does. I got a grand total of 4.
As you grab this thing, you can see that its silver is weaved together in an almost braid-like pattern, but it's quite distant from one another, until it culminates into the middle, which looks to be almost like a moon sapphire. It's got this beautiful star-like shape surrounded by that blue, and has little crystals dangling off of it. But the effect of it is lost on you, but you can sense magic coming from it.
What position was Zazie given again?
Maid of Honor?
Okay.
Okay, comment.
I'm gonna go over to her wherever she is. I don't know if she's next to me at this table.
I'm just, I'm here.
Yeah, she's right next to you. She's to your left.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what it does.
Okay, so do you want it?
Kind of, yes.
Then take it. I don't mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. Please, please.
And then I'm gonna like lean back in my chair and be like, Knight.
Across the table.
This is like Knight just like pops up and is like,
Do you want this? And she's like,
that looks like a diadem made for women. So I don't think it would look exactly great upon my horns.
fine by me. I just didn't want you to not. I didn't want to assume that you didn't want it. And I just put it on my head.
All right.
I'm just gonna lean over tonight and be like, she didn't ask me.
With my passive perception,
I want them to look great on your head.
Her fingers had
for
been
the
like
speeches.
creeping across it, but it's shiny.
Yeah, that's what you said, speeches, and I said, oh, we gave speeches. That's who it's for. Okay.
Yeah, but we have sticky fingers, and that was real shiny.
Well, that's very true. Does it do anything when I put it on?
So, Tara, as you put this thing onto your head, you'll feel it kind of constrict to the shape
my
of
God.
your own noggin, as it will change its shape depending on what you would like it. It still holds its kind of same idea, the silver band, lots of jewels, but you could feel that it kind of bends to your will a little bit, as you are given the Circlet of Persuasion.
Yo. I would like it to keep its basic form, but I would like it to be adorned with shells, as well as the little droplet things.
Absolutely. What kind of shells? Conch shells?
I'll go picture.
Preach.
Please hold. Yeah. Wait, I don't want it that high. Other people want to do something, go for it. I'm scavenging Pinterest for a second.
Ashantara puts this on and she kind of looks at it. You swear that behind every word that she says, you can hear the lull of the ocean. Soft, but soothing. What is everyone else doing? Are we just observing?
Are people dancing now?
As all of your speeches have fully come to an end, you guys will be given a couple of moments to just kind of speak over it. But if you have nothing more to say, Malele will stand, and she will kind of snap her fingers as the music will regain its lively nature, and she will kind of yell, "Enjoy. Partake in the feast and festivals. Your dancing demonstration will begin in just 20 minutes. So, prepare to participate. And if you don't wish to, may Lady Luck be on your side. As she'll kind of highlight what looks to be 2 tables full of games on either side. But she will sit down and wait. Kind of just recline into her large chair at what looks to be a table full of food in front of her. As you guys are now free to row about.
I'm gonna look at Caravel and just be like, well, do you feel lucky or do you want to dance?
I think dance would be where I'd go, but I am always up for a good game of dice.
Let's dance.
And he'll like get up, and as he does, he accidentally pulls you and kind of like moves down again as they kind of scramble around.
Mhm.
I'm not used to this yet.
Well, we'll figure it out. And maybe we do a dance that requires us to just stay connected.
That would be quite All right, Clem and Caravel are going to what looks to be the dance floor. Goodbye, Clem.
Me up. Up.
What is everybody else doing?
Good speeches, everyone. I think we did alright for having only a few minutes to put them together.
I agree.
They believed in us.
I'm glad you did. I
Were
was
you
worried.
nervous? Yours was like the best one.
Agreed.
Well, to be honest, the moment I heard that Clem was needing to go get married, I had a feeling that I would at least be asked to do some sort of speech, if not by Malele herself, but by Clem. So I've been kind of putting this already together in my head since the beginning.
I thought they were gonna get married and like we were gonna have to like start murdering people. So
Yes.
I read this book once where they
Yes.
have a wedding and then like they just poison everyone and slit everyone's throat.
Oh my god.
Oh, you see, I think I've read that too. It's called what? The Red Wedding?
Yes, I've heard of this before. Yes, I think we've read the same
What
book.
are you reading?
I don't read often, so it's quite.
It was quite crazy. It was quite a plot twist because you thought they were going to join together and then they all died.
Wow. I do not read those kinds of books.
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes it's fun to read,
I mean,
diversify your reading.
should I? Was it good?
I
well,
wouldn't
kind
say
of know
it was,
the chat.
was good. I think the only reason I had to read it, it kind of tied into the history of my family and the enemies. So.
I'm sorry, are you saying that
I
this
don't-
book is about you?
No, it wasn't about me
Your
at all.
family.
It was. But
How
I
exactly
think
did
it
it tie
was
into your family?
played upon based on true events. There we go.
Hmm.
Like 100 years ago, before the war. That's probably why I don't remember too much about it. It's history. Well, what do you think she means by testing our luck?
Does that
If we
mean
don't-
gambling?
Gambling? Or is there going to be some kind of consequence if we don't actually dance?
Probably. I have a feeling that there will be a consequence if we don't do what she asks us to do at any point.
Well then, Amira, care to dance?
Amira seems absolutely ecstatic as she'll kind of nod her head and immediately will grab onto your hands.
He'll let her pull him to the dance floor, I'm assuming.
Yep, she'll take you to the dance floor without any hesitation. And anyone who wants to participate and would like to try their luck at the dance competition, can you please send me a song of what you would like to dance to?
Is this a requirement?
It's not a requirement. I could do it too, but if you want.
I know. I'm just saying, as Knight's Head is like, is the dance competition a requirement?
No, you don't have to participate if you don't feel like. You guys can just sit and kind of dance on the side. But people will be moving there to start doing the dance competition.
While everyone is moving, I'm gonna go to Zazie.
Yes.
Would you like to enter the dance competition with me? Or should I find a different partner?
I'm gonna look at you, look at our height differences, and be like, well, I'm not really a good dancer. I wouldn't say
So you're
dance.
going to test your fate?
I'm going to test my fate, but I've heard. I was remembering Malele really values like a strong use of will. And actually, if you can, I was also hearing it might be good that maybe you go dance with that fox, and I'm gonna like point to the fox.
Why? What did you hear?
Well, they might be a wild card.
Oh. Well, they were one of the people that looked very excited to dance, so I can definitely do that.
And I think maybe they could I'm gonna like look at them and be like, I'm gonna assume they're dancing. I'm gonna just be like, well, it looks like they could probably match your energy as far as dancing goes.
All right.
I thought I'd maybe try to lay low though and gather more intel.
Okay. Well, should you need anything, just holler.
Will do. Have fun.
I shall go to the fox.
All right, Shintara, you go over to the fox. As you will see, he's kind of standing there. He's not truly dancing, but he is moving back and forth a little bit. A little excitable.
I'm just gonna go like saunter up and just like stand next to him. Be like, which is exciting, is it not?
You'll see, as you kind of begin that conversation with him, he will kind of timidly turn over to you. I think so. I have not been able to dance in quite a long time.
Well, would you like to dance?
You would like to dance with me? Are you sure?
I am currently looking for a partner.
For the competition, correct?
Yes.
I fear as though if you dance with me, you will not get quite far. I have 2 left feet and quite the long tail.
Oh, I am not looking to win the competition. I am simply looking to partake. And I do think I am a pretty good teacher.
Well, if you are looking solely for soft rivalry, then I would be overjoyed to accompany such a ravishing creature onto the dance floor, if you would be so happy to have me.
I'm just going to hold my hand out to him and be like, absolutely. And your name?
My name is Riven.
Riven. Shintaravor. At your service.
An absolute pleasure. And he'll kind of take your hand and he will snoot kiss the palm of the top of your hand.
Cute. She blushes a little.
And he will kind of, the old timey where they kind of put out the elbow to elbow.
Uh-huh.
He will do that and
She's
extend out.
taking. Yep. Bloop.
And he will escort you to the dance floor.
Okay.
Knight, you are not participating in the competition, correct?
Not necessarily. I think it's more gonna be
Sorry? Your mic's cutting out. I cannot hear you.
Amira's choice.
Amira seems to kind of she'll go either way. She's down for heated rivalry, but also is fine to relax. It's if you want to kind of move that direction.
Is this kind of dance competition a single dance competition or a partnered dance competition?
It is partnered. You'll go up against several other partnered people, and then you guys will do rolls to see who gets the highest score, and that will be the one that wins.
Do you want to participate in the competition?
I don't mind. A little bit of competition could be fun, but I fear some people might be a little rowdy. But if we can beat a fox on legs, I fear that we might be okay.
We can try. I mean, I don't know how to do a lot of improv stuff.
Maybe we just nice, sweet waltz.
Do a sweet waltz.
I
mean,
could throw you.
You see, you've done that before, and remember how nauseous I got.
But you were so pretty when you twirled.
Though I don't think we'd win if I hurl on the middle of the dance floor.
Okay, fine.
We'll try waltz and just see how it goes. If we're like, we're not feeling it, we can purposely just be bad, so that way we can get it done. We can claim the title as the worst dancers on purpose.
Maybe we'll get the prize if we are so bad. It's like a pity prize.
They call those the booby prizes from Thundershaw.
Like the blue-footed booby, like the bird.
I have no idea where the name came from, but the booby prize for being last place.
We could do that. Maybe we start with really good, then we say the code word, and then I fall over and just hysterically, like, we just... Terrible. I can do
Start
the worm.
acting like worms.
Yeah, exactly. we can do
Okay.
the worm.
All right. What's the safe word or the password?
Pineapple.
It's always pineapple. Got it.
Pineapple, always pineapple. Or we can do pickles if we wish to. Change it?
No, see, then that would be confusing for later on. We always got to stick with one, and it'll be pineapple moving forward.
Exactly. We cannot
That'd be a
switch.
thing.
We cannot switch the safe words. Okay.
And you'll kind of see Amira will kind of clap her hands as she excitedly waits, and she's kind of practicing the worm very poorly. She's kind of getting that movement down. And while that's going on, Clem, you and Caravel are already on the dance floor. Are you participating in the competition?
Well, hello, camera. I am here. I do exist. Please see me. No? Okay, I'm a blob. I mean, maybe I just sent you a song for
Absolutely.
and it is technically, the song is a waltz. It is a waltz song. It just has other things layered into it. So if that means we're competing so we can dance to this song as the first dance kind of thing, then yes, we'll compete. Probably we'll still attempt to gamble.
You guys can just do, so you will do a first dance just purely out of the fact that this is your wedding, but you can also compete afterwards if you wish to join in. But if you want to just dance, do your cute little moment, and then go off and gamble,
I want to dance. I want to see if Caravel's about to fall on the floor because he is like
half dead.
half dead. And then if he makes it through the first dance, I'd rather dance because I'm more confident in my skills on my legs than the skills with my luck.
Okay. All right, so you're dancing. You'll be dancing first. Zazzy, you're doing reconnaissance?
Yeah, I'm gonna start drifting over to Toodles where I see Malele.
Okay, so you're gonna just kind of wander over. Are you gonna sit at the
Yeah.
table, or are you just gonna...
She looked at me. Hell no, I'm not. I'm like, over to Toodles first, like one ear perked one way, one ear trying to do that, like if they're trying to make my way through the crowd.
Can you roll me a perception again?
Yes. A 21.
All right, is there anything in specific you're looking for, or are you just trying to get overall information right now?
Just getting some like information. I'm trying to see if anybody also is mentioning this like potential wild god at this point, and then also like if there's maybe any like dissent amongst the crowd.
Okay, you got 21?
Yeah.
As you're kind of searching for dissent or any kind of like ill feelings, you can start. Most of everyone isn't truly upset or mad or in any kind of way. The only thing that they're really feeling is kind of frustration over losing or desire. You do hear some small whispers of the only way I could describe it is kidnapping. You can hear some people talking about how they plan to kind of do this, or some people are talking about Knight and wanting to like kind of take him. Some of these women are kind of trying to grab each other in little pods and talk about basically husband catching. You can hear that from around here or around the areas where there's large groups of culminating people. But from the way that they're speaking so nonchalantly, this doesn't seem necessarily like taboo. It's more encouraged. You're fighting for your groom in this moment, as more and more women are compiling into these little areas. Around Malele, you don't hear much. You can see that she's kind of sitting again at her chair as she's watching and keeping an eye on everything. And as you begin to kind of pass near her to get to Toodles, you'll watch as some of the sheets of her face will pull back, letting two sets of eyes, as one of them will immediately follow you as you walk. And the other three will watch the dance floor. Around Toodles, it's mostly bartering. People are talking about what they want. But you do hear a familiar voice speaking to Toodles. Someone that you can recognize as Lysander, standing there, just jibber-jabbering.
What the hell? Okay, great. I'll go up to Toodles first.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Zazie. What can I do for you?
What's this? Do you have any wedding specials?
Maybe. Depends. Are you the one getting married?
Nope, no. You did watch the wedding?
Kind of.
Nope, that was Clem.
Oh, right. You were the one doing the speech. That's why I thought it was.
Yep.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, that was pretty good on the die. 23.
Maybe. Depends on what you want.
Any good wedding gifts?
I love wedding gifts.
And she'll pull out what looks to be a catalog of random things. You can see that most of what she's selling right now is more seasonal. It's bundles of flowers. You can kind of see what looks to be a type of moon that's kind of almost like on like a thing you put over your door. It looks to be something that you kind of touch before you enter. It's supposed to keep evil spirits out. There's salt, there's crystals, there's lots of little things. And as you kind of speak to her, she'll pull out what looks to be a goodie bag and kind of give it to you. Which is odd to see Toodles give out something free.
A goodie bag?
Yeah.
I take it.
As you
Okay.
As you look in it, you can see there's 2 health potions, a blanket,
A blanket.
it looks like a blanket, a couple stickers, as well as what looks to be a small, kind of like a shawl of some kind that is just embroidered in the moon.
2 healing potions, a blanket,
And a
stickers. Sorry, I am the one writing tonight, and I am much slower than Scout.
No issue.
And a shawl.
A shawl.
With the moon.
Yes.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pull. I feel like it's like a small bag that like somehow it just like keeps
Yeah.
coming out like a clown, and I'm gonna pull up the shawl. What is this?
Ceremonial. It's like you know how people when they see their favorite teams they wear jerseys? When you ever go to your favorite wedding, you get a shawl and people will wear it to signify the appeal
Oh, like
of it.
merch.
Yeah, kinda.
Merchandise. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, well, I definitely have to buy something from you now. What do you recommend?
She'll kind of go through as she'll pull out what looks to be kind of like a catcher, a dream catcher, and she'll put it down.
I like this one. It comes with actual fragments of the moon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how much is that gonna run me?
It's only a gold.
Great. I can afford that now. I can definitely afford that. I will hand over a gold.
She'll flick it, put it between her teeth, and then immediately put it in her pocket. And as she hands this to you, you will get a coupon for 25% off your next purchase.
Oh my gosh. Man, I need to come shopping by myself more often.
It's a day of love.
Okay, great. Okay, well, thank you so much. Are you making lots of money today?
No, this is not a profitable day. This is solely just because I have an IOU to that one.
And she'll point at Malele.
I'm gonna look over and see if more eyes are looking at us. Cool. This is a favor.
I didn't really want to have any ill will with that thing, so I came here and lowered my prices today.
Okay. Well, you're doing a great job.
Much appreciation, and I hope you enjoy the voucher.
Thanks. I can use this anytime.
Correct? You can do it when you get back.
Okay, great. I'm gonna put it in my gift bag.
You only get one, though. Everyone only gets one.
Okay, I will make sure. I'll make sure everybody comes over here. You know, I'm gonna get you some business. How about that?
I love a businesswoman.
And she'll kind of nod.
I put on the shawl over my
Beautiful.
dress. I'm like, okay, look at this.
You kind of see it's got that kind of like lunar moth pattern to it as it pulls out behind you.
Okay, great. And then after that, I'm gonna saddle up to Lysander, I guess.
All right.
I'm gonna like start drifting away,
The slow walk.
doing that like, just getting through. Crowd, sorry. Oh, excuse me.
All right. As you wander up to Lysander, I'm going to move back. All right. As we go back to the dance competition, I can see Cat's not here. So
I know. I'm here. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, the dog's being funny. I'll be right up.
You take your time.
Barking at the neighbors. I don't want to be that house. Okay.
As the two of you walk up to what looks to be the dance floor, you'll see that as your feet touch it, it will bloom into spectral flowers of crystals, as the song will again instantly change. The light of the moon will open up as the clouds create a spotlight as it hits this floor and refracts out in ocean waves of spectral colors, as the two of you stand on the platform.
We're waltzing it up, baby.
Caravel will take your hands as he will kind of hold onto you as you waltz. And as you do, you can feel the curvature of Caravel's body, the cracks in the casing and the gaps of where it looks to be flesh should be and is no longer. There is a soft, tender silence as both of you take this moment. Is there anything you would like to say?
I don't think she's gonna say anything first.
At your silence, Caravel will eventually speak. Did you choose the song?
Yes.
I don't think I've heard it before. I really like it.
I liked it too. It kind of reminds me of before.
Before.
I don't know. It's like it brings a feeling that I have heard this song before, and I was happy when I heard it.
A nostalgic feeling.
Yes.
I feel similar. The song feels... I don't know. It invokes a feeling I'm not certain with.
That is me. Always. Never sure of my feelings.
I'm sorry you have to be here with me.
Why?
Because I am
Why are you
sure
sorry?
this is not of your own desire or design.
I did not think I'd get married. I just didn't think that would happen. That's not something that does happen. I'm not mad about it, though. I might be mad about a lot of things, but getting married to you is not one of them. Honestly, I thought you maybe would say no.
You truly thought I would say no?
Yes.
Clem, you ravage my mind in a way that is biblical, if I were to put it, certainly. Your skin is scripture, and I would gladly fall at the altar that is your divine. I'm sorry, I feel like this is coming off a bit strong. Seeing you in this light and watching you with this moment, it has validated a feeling I think I always wanted.
You talk circles around me sometimes. And you make me feel so wanted. But then when you're not there, I worry my brain is playing tricks.
Tricks? What do you mean?
That I made it all up, that you don't exist, or that I'll forget. I'm filled with doubt always, and you being here makes me feel so sure and confident and needed. And you are my anchor. So you can't leave me.
There was never a
cannot
single
send me
grain in
away.
me. There was never a single grain in my body that would deny you as such. And if it would bring you sanctuary for my peace to be here, I will always be at your side.
Will you pick me first over anything else?
There was never a question. And I did not choose to harm you, but I know that in that moment it seemed as such. I thought you were safe, and then you were next to me, and for a moment I didn't think you were truly there. I thought you were with everybody else, and I thought you were a vision to me. I thought you were with everyone. I heard the yelling and the screaming, and I was trying to get everything back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Don't do it again.
I shall.
Pick me first. Because I pick you first.
Truly.
You sound surprised?
I'm not surprised. I simply wish to hear it off your lips again.
I will choose you over anything else. Don't make me regret that. Choose me back. Otherwise, Malele has a brand new follower, and I will find violent ways to make you regret not picking me first.
Have I ever told you that your eyes look a little green when you're upset?
No, do they?
They do. They're quite vibrant and very shiny.
Flattery is a distraction.
But it distracts
But thank you.
well.
It does.
Caravel will kind of place his hand over yours as he'll kind of squeeze your fingers. And he will softly nod and kind of clasp his hand over your cheek as he will enunciate, I will always choose you, if you will allow me the pleasure. If you have forgiven me enough.
Nothing less. There's really not much to forgive. I just need to vent.
I will be here. You may vent at me and you may get angry at me, and I will look at your pretty green eyes as you do.
Okay. I think I owe some people apologies. I was quite mean to them when you weren't there.
It was unfortunate. It was quite a mess. And as you both kind of involve yourself in this moment, you will hear the music softly coming to an end. And before you know it, you are standing in silence. Several people will give a soft clap as they will throw what looks to be some kind of crystal at you. It'll dingle and tangle, and then you are free to evacuate the dance floor to go about your merry way wherever you wish to be.
Our merry married way.
Merry married way, baby. Where are we going?
How does he look? Is he about to keel over from all of that exercise?
He's not dying, but you can definitely tell he's a little slower, sluggish. His body is a lot less responsive.
All right, we're not risking this in a competition. I'm gonna go to this spider creature.
All right.
And to lead us off the dance floor and potentially make the way up to like Toodles or something.
As the both of you leave and kind of head your merry way, Tara and Knight, you will hear the shouting and beginning as the dance floor is quickly pedaled off. People are getting things ready. As you can see, at least a group of 10 other couples will be here, kind of culminating and putting their name down on the board for the competition. Are both of you doing as such? Yeah?
I am.
All right.
As long as Amira's there, yes, he would.
Amira is warming it up. She's kind of she's getting her joints loose. You'll see, as both of you put down your names, you guys are smack dab next to one another. As the pair of you stand on the offskirts of this dance floor. Is there anything that you guys would like to do or say to one another as you are waiting?
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like he's just like chilling. She's chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, Knight's not gonna, not super chatty.
All right.
I might talk though to the fox.
Is there
Oh man, whose name I don't remember. Shoot. Starts with an R.
Ribbon.
Raffin?
Thank you.
Ribbon, right? I forgot his name too.
It's
bless
like
him.
the truck it's the electric truck name,
Oh!
but with not an I.
Okay, I will remember that. I'll try.
Is there anything in particular you're asking him, or are you just...
Well, I'm just going to be like, so. I mean, obviously it's a wedding, but what brings you here? Like, is this the place where you live? Are you traveling through? What's your story, Ribbon?
Well, I was invited here by Malele herself.
Ah,
How about yourself? It seems as though you know the couple.
yes, they are dear friends of mine.
That is quite
Yes,
wonderful.
Indeed. We've traveled a while with Caravel, the groom, and Clem for not quite as long, but still a long time.
And they chose to have a wedding here. It's quite exquisite.
Well, it is slightly more complicated than that, but it is definitely exquisite.
It is very uncommon for the Lady of the Moon to invite anyone other than her own type to the sanctuary of the Silver City.
Have you known her long?
Quite a while. Not in person like this, or truly in-depthly, but I know her well enough.
That is good. Tell me, what is your impression of her in general?
I am quite indifferent. I think some of her natures are quite interesting. Not something I'd personally subscribe to on a normal account. However, she's quite knowledgeable and she is all-knowing in most ways, which is what I need to do and need to know.
Being all-knowing?
Yes, there's lots of things that I have come searching for, so I'm hoping she will be able to give an end to my search.
What are you looking for?
Roll me a persuasion. And make sure to add that +3, baby.
You know. Oh. 14.
You'll kind of see he'll clam up a little bit. There's just been a lot of issues. Not regarding... Well, kind of regarding it. It is an interstellar issue, I suppose would be a way, of sky and ground.
Interesting. Are you the keeper of the sky and the ground?
Oh, no. The sky belongs to the Sky Riders and the Beast of Night. I am but a simple fox.
I would like to insight check.
Go ahead.
Man, this dice needs to go into friggin' dice jail. A 9.
You sense something's funny with what he's saying, but you can't quite get a grasp on what.
It's interesting, though. The sky and the earth seeming to have problems.
Well, it is quite not great news for most dwellers on the ground. There has been quite an issue stirring within the region. So I'm hoping Malele will be able to give me some visions, especially since she is quite the governess of the sky.
Tell me, is it just the sky? Is it a specific part of the sky?
It is the stars. There is an issue with them that must be dealt with soon. And as he kind of speaks that, Knight, you will hear your name ushered onto the floor as you and Amira will move to take your spot.
Alright, so we're trying to go serious first, and then if it all goes bad, breakdance. That was the plan?
Yes. But what if it goes good? Do we not break dance at all?
Well, if it's going good, then we just continue doing what we're doing.
Okay.
Unless you have the sudden urge to breakdance, I will then follow.
So you're telling me if I want to break dance, you will break dance no matter what? Even if we're
I
doing
think
spectacularly?
You don't understand that even though I would be severely embarrassed, if it is something that you're doing and I am there with you, I will likely... You just need to say the words and I'll probably do anything you ask me to do, so...
I promise I will not abuse this power to see you do the worm in 4K.
I don't know what 4K means, but please don't. Only use this power when necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look like that look.
What are you talking about? There is no look on my face.
The mischievous one that tells me you have something up your sleeve.
No, I will be good. I promise. I promise.
He's like looking at her fingers and like, are your fingers crossed? He like glances down at her toes.
Amira will uncross her fingers as she will kind of nod. And as both of you wander, eventually you'll hear the music begin to play. That is your song. And can I have you roll me 2 performance checks?
2 performance checks.
Yes.
Okay, first one is a 18. The second one is a 17.
All right. Can you tell me what you and Amira are doing as the music begins to play?
I think he will be really drawing on his past of some kind of waltz that he's known. It's been drilled into him through when he was younger. And just like really flowing with the music, kind of exaggerating some a little bit. So like if it's like a move to the side, it's trying to make it seem more like... I don't want to say like they're like flowing through water, but kind of just making more of a like sweeping motions, maybe some like very elegant dips and during like the lulls of the music. And like will gradually build as the song would too.
As you are going with this music, you can feel the rhythm taking control as you are absolutely killing it. You'll hear the small skirmishes and kind of chatter as people are watching. Is there anything that you would like to do or say as you are dancing?
After like they're going, like he won't say it out loud, but in her mind, she would definitely hear, I really hope we don't have a dance competition though, doing our wedding someday.
Full red. As
No.
you'll see Amira, you'll just like a blank face. She goes,
We're gonna get married?
A long time.
A long time? So you
Down.
don't want to marry me?
No, I didn't mean that way.
So-
It's just like, oh, you just said that I loved you. So like that's usually the next step, but that's like down the line. We have a lot of things we need to do first before that.
So you're telling me that it's gonna happen though?
As long as I am not dead, most likely, yes. Yes, yeah.
she squints her eyes.
Now it's Knight's turn to be red.
You can't die. I said it was against the rules.
And she'll flick
I-
you.
You know, trying really hard to stay alive, gotten a little close to the ending, but you know, I'm not trying to do that. Kind of like being here.
Kind of? I really like you being here, and if you die, I'm going to raise you from the grave. Don't ask me how, I will figure it out as I go.
I was like, could you mean to just talk to Ophelia, because she can probably just do the same thing that she did for me last time.
Do you think you'll lose an inch every time you, like, come back to life? Or do you gain a couple feet?
Well, I gained like 4.
So will you be even taller next time?
I really hope not.
That would make traveling very uncomfortable for you. But the answer is yes. I do.
And she'll kind of nod.
He just seems like a little flustered, a little bit, but goes back to the dance.
Roll me one more performance check, please.
Performance. Alright. It was a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Knight,
Knight's just very flustered right now.
Knight, as you are getting this response, Amira is just beaming ear to ear. You could feel that face redden as... Tell me what happens. What does Knight do with his nat 1?
Oh gosh. I think at that point, like, he is now full on feeling the heat in his face, almost forgetting that they're even dancing at this point, that he goes to dip her at the same time that she speaks, and he kind of stumbles, and for a second he looks like he's about to let her go, and then instead he tries to catch her to keep her from crashing into the ground, and to keep her from crashing into the ground he does his own little body flip, so he's the one that crashes upon the ground.
As you crash into the ground, you will hear a succession of gasps as the music will change. As Amira goes, "Pineapple! Pineapple!" And then you will just hear a 180 flip as she's just gonna start doing the.
Oh no.
She's just gonna start doing this like it's a part of the show.
She just starts, awkwardly hesitating to get back up, and then just starts mimicking her, having no idea what she's doing, maybe tossing in a couple of these.
I'm dying. You just see 2 sprinklers on the dance floor.
The grocery cart.
Exactly. And as the 2 of you breakdance, the beautiful dance softly coming to an end with one last breakdancing move, it'll hurl to an end as the crowd will confusedly clap.
You want another performance?
I need you to roll me a d12.
Oh no. Okay. D12. A 2.
You'll see Malele from the crowd will pull up a sign that just has a 2 on it.
He's just like ushering Amira off to the side.
She's still breakdance. She's still doing like the frame as she kind of wanders off.
It's like, doing great, honey.
That's
It's like
great!
leading her off.
Amira will look at you like she just had the most fun ever as you filter off the stage. And with that, Shantara, you will see that the stage opens up for you.
Okay, I don't even remember what music. She's going to take position
Mhm.
with this, and she's just going to look at him and be like, right, all you need to remember is to follow my lead and to have fun, okay?
Okay, of course.
Okay, I will go slowly.
All right.
All right?
I will follow to the best of my abilities. Do you have any song you would like played?
I sent it to you. I think I sent it to you. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you did. My bad. I saw your other message and I was like, yippee. All right. As the both of you wander onto stage, you will hear the song that you have requested will begin to play soundly.
Okay. I would like to give myself a luck point
Preach.
on this. I don't have anything I can give him, but I would like to give myself a luck point.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 2 persuasions, and one of them will be with advantage. Unless you want to use both luck points.
I mean, can I? I would do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I will do that to give us both advantage. My goal is to make this man feel very... Alright. First one. Ooh, that was not great. Is it, performance?
Yes.
So that's a 13 for one. $24 for the other one.
You can see that he is definitely stumbling on his feet a little bit. He's not as confident as you are, but he clings to your side as you twirl him around, or he'll follow your steps. Tell me how you're dancing.
I don't think it's quite a waltz, even though you probably could waltz to this. I think it's very like flowy. And it's very, I can't remember what the name of the, but it's very like, there's just a lot of twirls and there's a lot of like flaring. Her dress has butterflies all over. Like the butterflies are like flying as they're doing things. And I think there's a lot of like, it's, you know what it is? That's the dance. It's a Vietnamese waltz.
Ooh.
Is what the one is. So it's like a fancy waltz, I guess.
Love it.
But there's a lot of just like them twirling around and like staying in the same hold, so that way he doesn't get like worried about like spinning or anything like that. Because with that dance, once you're in the hold, you stay in the hold. So that is what I think they're doing. There's a lot of like laying back, but not actually like a twirl or anything like that.
All right. As you guys
And
are
they're moving like all around the dance floor.
as you are waltzing, you are showing the moves. Is there anything that you would like to do or say? Or are you just in that zone?
I think I am in the zone because I'm trying to. I think if I notice him getting like tripped up, I'd be like, it's all right. Just focus on the flow.
My sweet sugar, I am not good at this. And you can kind of hear his little...
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay. All right.
You need to say I need you to say that I'm doing great.
I'm doing great. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You are superb at dancing, and I fear I am not in the same league, but I am trying.
You are doing marvelously.
Thank you. And can you roll me one last check? Performance check, please.
Oh, still with advantage?
Unless you use the luck point.
I definitely rolled it with advantage. I'll use a luck point because I already rolled the dice. So. 22.
All right. Can you roll me 3d6?
Oh, okay, yeah. It was unexpected. $11.
You'll see as your song softly comes to an end, Malele will show up that 11 as she seems to be satisfied with your dance. She's kind of eating what looks to be a large turkey leg as her face shudders a couple times as 4 sets of eyes are just staring at each one of your appendages before they culminate on your face.
Okay.
And
I think as we oh sorry.
go ahead.
I think as we finish, I'm just going to say I know that we have just met and that our dance was lovely and that there's potentially something important going on with the sky and the ground. And I would just like you to know that if you do need assistance with that and Malele is not able to help you, that I am sure my friends and I can help.
Oh, truly.
I am sure we can.
He'll kind of pat at what looks to be like a little jacket as he'll kind of pull out what looks to be a card and he'll give it to you. His little paw.
I take the card.
That is my sending stone. I own a small. It's like a shop full of components and other things, growable things. Perhaps you should call me on that, so I may ring you afterwards for assistance if I desire or need it.
Sure. Does it work like I tap it and it's connected, or can I just talk to you through this?
You tap it to a sending stone, and it jumps to mine. It's like a code.
Oh, so I need a sending stone.
Do you not have one?
No.
Oh. Well, here's
But
my.
I'm sure I could find one.
Of course. If you.
I know a magic keep,
Oh,
so
wonderful.
to speak. She has a wonderful magic store that has a lot of different items. I'm sure I can get my hands on some.
Fantastic. Well, that is great news. I fear Malele will only be able to give me knowledge rather than true help within the field. So if you are available and are good, I would enjoy the help to figure out what is going on.
Sure. Could you just give me like where exactly is the culmination of the problem, and what providence?
Well, it depends. Some are on the Crescent, others are in Irden. But it's around mostly the top area, sometimes into Fury as well.
All right. Well, I do believe we are on our way to Iridan, and then the Crescent Isles after that.
And perhaps you will also be in the area for an anomaly. We may even run into one another yet again.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. I won't keep you any longer, but I sincerely hope we are able to run into each other once again.
Yes. And are you? I do hope that Malele is able to help, even if it is a small bit.
I hope so as well. And he'll kind of nod his head and give you a little thanks as he's going to move over to Malele at her table. And with that, you guys are freed from your dancing competition. Zazie is heading over to what looks to be Lysander. Clem is debating where she wants to go. What do you guys want to do?
I was gonna go to Zazie.
All right. Shatara's heading
But
over.
if Zazie's engaging in Lysander, she'll just like meander around and give them some privacy.
Well, I'm sure this could have probably happened before, like during the dances was kind of my idea that I would
for sure.
talk to Lysander like during their dance competition. And the first dance, after the first dance, just kind of being like pretending like I'm just talking to a group, but then like pointedly talking to Lysander, being like, such a beautiful couple, don't you think? Oh, hello.
All right. Then we'll go back there. We'll say during the dance, as you wander over and kind of pointedly talk to Lysander, you'll see he's got a goblet in his hand, and he'll look over to you. It really is. It seems as though Malele has outdone herself yet again. He'll cut to a sip of it.
Ah, yes, just a gracious host. And how long have you been here?
Standing here?
Oh, no, just like here around?
How long have I been acquainted with Malele? Is that what you were asking?
Yes.
A good while. A good, perhaps 40 years, maybe. It is very odd to keep track of years when you are as old as I am.
Well, you don't look a day over. I'm like trying to think of what the appropriate age to say is.
You see his eyes widen, definitely.
28.
I'll take that. I'll take that. 28 is a good age. I'll take that. Thank you.
That some people say that's when you're in your prime.
30, flirty, and thriving is what I've heard.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, are you feeling flirty?
Is that an invitation?
Not for me, but I mean, if there's anyone that catches your eyes, I'm a very good wing woman.
You'll see he kind of looks down at you and looks up and down. You do quite say. And he'll kind of take a sip as you can just feel his eyes just lasering up and down.
A wing woman to other people, like maybe some others.
Of course, I would never wish to make anyone feel pressured, but I appreciate the kindness. I think most of everyone here is taken or trying to take someone in return.
Don't I know it? I'm like pretending like I'm really good at this.
You're really good at this.
Thank you. I take back my drink. I have no drink left. And the couple, wow. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk? Not what I was expecting this time, but it was quite an interesting performance.
Can I insight him to see how he truly feels?
Go ahead.
Okay, maybe I'm good at insight. Oh, I am! 22.
You can see his face is smiling ear to ear, but his eyes aren't really moving. There is a tinge of something uncomfortable to this as he's just watching.
Well, you know, it's mixed company. I don't want to pry, but I also have not only been told I'm a good wing woman, but also a great ear if you ever need one.
You are a therapist as well. You are a goblet of many talents.
You know, some people would say I am quite a multi-talented. Actually, many of my friends would say I am a great therapist. Kind of emotionally hold my friends together. They're quite bad at their emotions. So if you need some do you need some practice? They say, you know, liquor makes the lips looser.
Is it so?
I've heard that said before.
As the
Someone?
emotional crutch to your wonderful group, how emotionally whole would you center yourself to be?
Well, like emotionally, I'm quite stable.
Yeah?
Yes. That is like a little offended. I am quite emotionally stable. I just am full of emotions, and some people might say that's a weakness, but some people might be called empathic.
You're an empath.
You might say so. And I can tell that you might need to dish a little later. So if you're looking for someone, there's not many people that look like me around, so
Roll me a persuasion.
do you think I might have like an
Advantage?
inspo somewhere? Yeah, maybe.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Zazie was doing a great job selling herself.
because that was a nat 1.
Oh, that's tough.
And that was another nat 1.
Remember, if you get two of the same number, you get to roll again.
Okay. Okay, persuasion. Okay, much better. 16.
You kind of
Much better than 1.
will kind of nod up and down. Well, it is always good to know that there are so many reliable spectacles. I have so much weighing on my heavy heart that I wish to deal out, but I fear I need a little bit more alcohol before I can be so transparent. And he's gonna take another long swig.
Okay, Zazi's like, this is going great. Okay, great. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna like swipe a bottle off of the table and be like, yeah, let's talk about our feelings.
Our feelings is going to be a joint mutual effort.
Well, it takes give some to get some, right?
You'll kind of take a drink. Can you roll me a Constitution save?
Sure. Oh, I did really good. Constitution, 23.
He will take that long swig, and as you both partake in some of this alcohol, he will kind of pat his face a little bit. It was always such a spectacle to see love. I love love.
Mm. You do.
Don't I ever?
Seen it or experiencing it? Because I love seeing love.
I love seeing love. Well, no, I love experiencing love. I hate seeing other people in love. It makes me agitated. I would say the word.
Oh. It's okay. I'm gonna pat his arm. I'm sure you'll find love.
I did find love.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh. Oh no. Did you guys break up?
He'll move a little closer. I was married a very long time ago.
You were?
I was.
Did you get a
was
divorce?
exquisite.
Ooh.
Do you want to know a secret?
I love secrets.
He'll come a little closer. We weren't divorced. Rather, the Archon's daughter tore her piece by
Oh.
piece.
You know what? I'm so sorry for your loss.
As am I.
But you know what? I feel you, buddy. And I'll like give him like a knowing look about the Archon. Maybe
What
let's
a-
have some more drink.
I would love to. And he takes another whole bottle as he just crushes it and eats the gloss whole before giving you another bottle.
Oh, hey, there is a lot to unpack here.
It's delightful. And as you are speaking, Clem, where are you right now?
I mean, I did say I was headed towards
Lysander?
this terrible conversation.
As you are headed towards the conversation, you will see Shantara is also headed that way. I don't particularly wish to go that way.
Shall we gamble instead?
I don't know. But that, right there, the one speaking to Zazie, is not a nice place to stand.
So we would like to leave Zazie there by herself?
No, I see Shantara. She's going that way.
You just want to avoid him, don't you?
Preferably. It would be of my highest preference.
We do have to thank him at some point for the gift he gave.
We do, But perhaps when I am not in tatters?
Yeah, okay.
But if you wish to speak, I will not relinquish you. We can take off this bracelet now. It has been 30 minutes.
No. I mean, maybe, but no, we can stay together a little longer. Mainly, like, I'm not a clingy person, despite all of my clinginess. But like, there's also like, she's gonna look around, kidnappers. So I think we need to just stay together.
I can sit at Malele's table, but no one will come over towards that. I assume we'll probably have to join her for dinner soon. It seems as though she is staring quite profusely at Knight, which is never a good thing.
But we have to partake in something and make joy.
We did make joy. We got married. I
We
think we're
got
the
married,
most
we did do a
joyous.
dance.
Yes, I think
Okay. Maybe then I mean, her table's pretty close to the person you were.
you just Lysander will never make a quite a ruckus in front of a god.
Can I do like a general perception? I'm trying to gauge what the current state of everything is. And like, sure, he might never make a thing in front of a god, but how drunk is he? Like, how loud is everyone being? How insane is this gonna get? Do I have to murder someone? I still have the knife in my hand.
Roll me a perception.
Oh yeah. That's a 29.
You can see, as you're staring at Lysander, he is drinking profusely, but there is not a flush on those cheeks. It is deadpan. But he is an angel, so it's a little tough. Angels really struggle to get inebriated, usually, so it's kind of hit or miss. Most people are just talking, kind of enjoying. You can see Malele is still sitting at the head of her table, she's kind of clicking her fingers as she is staring at everyone. Shantara and Knight are kind of meandering closer to you.
Okay, nobody's like hiding in the bushes about to jump out at us.
This seems like it is rather peaceful. Most people that are here or that you can see are right where you see them.
All right. Maybe we just go sit down then and make nice.
We can gamble afterwards, after we see what the evil god of the moon would like. I mean the wonderful, joyous god of the moon.
I don't want to test my luck, man.
Sit right here.
Fighting over the chair the furthest away from everything. You know what? Sit down, and I'm gonna sit on his lap.
Exactly, he's just like this. Knight
I'm
and
using him as a chair, essentially.
Knight and Tara, as you watch as Clem and Caravel will sit at the head of the table, what are you two doing? Are you fully going over towards Zazzy right now, Tara?
If she and Lysander seems to be like actively in conversation, then I don't think she's gonna like interrupt them. Do I though see Toodles?
Yeah, she's right over there. She's right next to them.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up to Toodles.
All right, Tara is going to Toodles. Knight, what are you doing?
I think after the the dance, I'll be looking like where the rest are. But if people seem like they're kind of busy or chatting with someone and Amira's off doing her own little thing, he would just kind of find a place to either like lean up against to maybe just kind of observe.
Well, Clem and Caravel are
Take
just
a break.
sitting at the table, and Tara is going to Toodles, and Zazzy is talking to Lysander.
If it seems like Clem and Caravel aren't being like just wanting to be together, he'll join them. But if they're like it seem like they want to be alone, he'll give them their space.
They're at the table with Malele. They're sitting at the
Oh.
opposite end of the table with Malele and sweating bullets.
Then he would join them.
I'm gonna send like dagger eyes of like, you're coming. You sit here. You sit right there. Come, don't leave me alone with Caravel here. I'm gonna die. We're gonna die. All through the eyes
He's just gonna
that all of a sudden are so expressive, even though they're still kind of sand.
Please.
you just hear you just see him go like standing and behind Carol. He's like, as he like comes closer to sit down.
Amira will follow in tow, but will kind of stand off to the side as you go to the table. As you go to the table, again, you see Malele is just sitting there. Sheets of her eyes everywhere, just looking around. And then two of them will fall onto you, Knight, as you sit down with Amira by your side.
Catching that she is looking at him, he'll just kind of do like a little head of acknowledgement and be like, Malele, hopefully you are enjoying the festivities of the evening.
Quite. There's so much to be joyous of, don't you think?
Right. A lot of things to be, I guess you could say, grateful for.
Where is your sword? May I touch it? I hope you know I put may as a politeness, not a question.
Nick thought to Ophelia, Ophelia, you're going to be touched.
You can just feel this. Oh, God.
Of course. As he unsheaths it, and will like place it down upon the table.
You'll see one of her many sets of hands will pick it up. And as she does, it almost sounds like a violin playing off key as she dances her fingernail over it, like chalkboard mixed in with that as well, as she holds it.
It's like sitting next to like either Clem or Caravel. There's definitely like Knight just like tense. And it's just like radiating off of him as like every muscle is just like up, shoulders back, eyes are fixed. Fingers are probably like curled into fists underneath the table.
It definitely feels like she's playing your tendons, as what Ophelia feels, you feel crawling down your spine. And as that sound goes through, Tara, you've wandered up to Toodles. You can see she's standing there.
Hello.
Hello! What can I do for you?
Did you happen to bring any that I could potentially purchase from you
I'm sorry,
to
what?
this wonderful occasion? Did you happen to bring anything that that I could purchase from your store this lovely
Mhm.
occasion?
I have lots of things, but not my usual circus. Mostly decorative.
Oh, here! And she'll drop down the goodie bag.
Oh. I will be taking the goodie bag. I'm gonna open it actually.
Same thing as Azzy. 2 health potions, the shawl, the blanket.
Oh. This is lovely. I will put it on my satchel. I'm looking for some sending stone. Are those back at camp? Could I potentially purchase them here?
You can. You can purchase them right now. It might be a little It might be a little expensive. It's 100 gold.
Will they be cheaper at camp? In
Maybe.
your store? Toodles.
If you tell me something nice, I might to help you out.
Something nice.
Something interesting.
What do you have, like a topic of conversation that you would like?
A secret. If you give me a secret, then I'll tell you how to get a discount.
Oh. Are you going to share this secret with someone? With anyone?
Do I look like the sharing kind?
A little.
No, I would never.
Okay. Is this one of those things that's like the juicier the secret, the bigger the discount type thing?
Perhaps.
And she'll kind of nod.
Okay. Okay. I have a secret that is about me that I have not shared with any single person, including any member of our party, and it is about another member of the party.
Tell me. I'm so interesting.
Well, what would a secret like that get me?
If it's juicy enough, I might give it to you for free.
All right. I'm going to lean really, really forward. The secret is about Knight.
Tell me, tell me, tell me.
So, Knight and I, before, like, everything in the Nether actually happened, Knight and I started as acquaintances. I was helping him. And he thought that he was just kind of, he was like beaten to a pulp, like, don't get me wrong, he was very injured. He is under the impression that I was just helping him, the poor soul, on the outside of a bar, but I knew who he was the entire time. And I did not share this with him at all. And so, that is my secret.
Fine.
And she'll shuffle over a sending stone, as well as what looks to be a 25% off voucher.
Perfect.
I
Can I
love.
purchase? Can I purchase things with secrets at your store?
If they're juicy enough.
Oh, believe me, I can get you some juicy things.
I love secrets.
And you see she'll write it down on this little scroll, word for word, exactly what you said. Scroll it up, stamp it, and it will disappear into air.
Perfect. Well,
Is there anything else you need?
no. Is there anything else you need?
Right now, I'm just enjoying in the uncomfortability of everybody.
That seems to be correct.
And as you're sitting there, you will hear from your right Zazzy and Lysander just bubbling away. Do you want to join them?
Yeah, I think I'll join them now. If I just think they're like chit-chatting.
Is
I
there
feel like the impression is the conversation is going really good,
Yeah,
but it's really weird. It's like if you were to listen for more than 5 seconds and actually listen, it's weird. But if just listening, it probably sounds super just cool. We're totally chilling. We love to party. Sazi is sweating. There's like a sweat dropping down her face.
I will go over and be like, are we drinking over here?
Yes, we are. Here you go.
Oh, can I join? All right.
Oh,
and I'm going
yes,
to take
I
a
would
really big
love to
swig.
Yes, I was just talking to I'm gonna pretend like I forgot his name.
Lysander.
Lysander here.
Ah, Lysander. Hello.
Good evening, Shantara.
We were talking about love.
Exactly, and how
Oh.
wonderful it is. What would you say your station on love is? Do you find it gleeful?
I mean, for the most part. Do you not find it gleeful?
You're telling me you enjoy the vulnerability of being at someone else's whims?
Well, I did not say that. I said mostly.
I find it rather terrible, I would say.
Being in love.
Of course! You connect yourself to another being who is equally as mushy as you are and is fully capable of winding up dead, and once they do, you must sit here and be bitter. Would you
It
not
seems
find
like a
bitterness?
wise. What?
Would you not find bitterness in that?
I mean, I guess it's supposed. No, I do not want to answer your question. It just seems like a rather pessimistic way of viewing it.
It is realistic in the terms of lifespans.
I suppose.
But is
Should
it
you
not
not-
a happy time to reflect upon those memories? Why mourn the times you haven't had and rather celebrate the times that you did?
To an immortal being who has to suffer through millennia, I find missing them longer than they were alive to be a droll outcome of life. But perhaps love
You
is
speak
something-
as if. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
You speak as if you have experience in this loss.
I feel like everyone experiences a loss.
The loss of a deep love is something that is different.
I was just telling Zazie the same thing. I was telling her something. What was I saying to you?
Oh, just some regaling your past love life to me in great detail.
Oh.
Of course, because we are such good friends now, and Zazie has spoken herself as such the highly sought after therapist of her wonderful group that I thought I should partake in as well.
Oh. I look to Zazie, maybe shuffling, looking at my dream journal that might be on even so now, which I imagine is just her spell book. Just the back pages of it. Be like, yes, well, she is usually very good and is very good at listening, so.
She is quite a talent.
I mean, don't stop on my account if you feel as though you need to continue.
It is Zazie's turn to proclaim her events and desires, as I have just washed out
My
mine.
advanced desires.
Yes, I have just aired out my issues, my grievances and gripes. It is your turn to do as such.
Well, I was trying to celebrate love, thinking about love. You know, I think of love as this kind of magical potential. You know? Yes, you could lose loves,
Have
but
you,
it doesn't it make it more exciting for more opportunities along the way?
have you ever been in love?
Well, I love my friends.
That is a different type of love.
Okay, but some might argue it's deeper. I love nature.
Wonderful, but I cannot marry a tree. What keeps you refined away from love?
Me refined away. Well, you know, the world is sometimes kind of feels like it's ending. Oh,
So you-
it's busy.
So you wish to have the world end and never truly experience such a lovesick rush?
Well, that would be nice. Yeah, I could agree. That would be very fun. You know, some may say I'm on borrowed time, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe it won't happen for me. Zazi's like, uh-oh.
Borrowed time?
Yes. You know, some people get lots of time to live and get to just take real advantage of that and get to be bitter about it. And some people don't have very much time at all and get to be and choose to be happy about it, like myself.
What? Are you ill?
In a way. Not. It's not contagious.
Oh, well, I wasn't fearing that.
But yes, I don't know if love is in the cards for me. But the idea of it sounds very nice.
What is killing you?
A seed.
Pardon?
You heard me? A seed. Sprout.
You're getting murdered by a sprout?
Well, yes, I think.
Could you elaborate just a smidgen?
I will become a tree.
A tree. Were you cursed
A
by an
tree.
ent?
No, I was blessed by a tree.
Just a random sycamore said today's the day?
No!
You're being vague!
Maybe it was like a life tree or something, I don't know.
A life tree? And as that goes, Knight, you'll feel as Malele kind of wobbles and wobbles the sword around, and you can see it just changes between her fingers into anything she wants as it moves endlessly.
Is there something in particular you're trying to find about it?
In particular. No, I'm just making sure this is the right sword. And if it is, then I have to make sure that it winds up in the right hands. But I am impressed. I enjoyed the way you slaughtered. So I feel contented with you holding the sword, but I fear as though you don't quite know what you're going into.
Well, if there's a warning or any guidance you wish to share with me if I'm to be continuing to wield the sword, I am all ears.
That doesn't sound very thankful. You're asking and requesting information from a god without so much as a please. Where
I think
are
I
your
am more
manners?
just a little startled is all. My apologies.
You'll see 4 more sheets of 2 different faces will flutter over as 6 eyes will stare at you.
Startled. Do I scare you? I can appear more human if you wish.
No, not at all. I just was not expecting a discussion about my sword today.
If you want, you can stay in the dark. I don't have to tell you.
I would be grateful for the information you would be willing to share.
I am waiting
Please.
for a please. Ooh, I so like it off your tongue.
And she'll kind of mess with it again.
Do you know what the sanguine is?
I do.
Do you know what the sanguine is?
I have some of an understanding.
Which is?
The sanguine has a connection to blood, is able to pass along a certain connection between it and its... Oh, I'm not quite sure what the words are.
The sanguine is not only born from a human need, a desire. It is an answer to a calling. The one the planet holds very dearly. It is a tool of balance.
And what is this balance between?
On Baradin, there are strings, there are magic. To live is to imbue it, and to die is to give it back to the system. So those who live forever, well, they're not playing fair. Unless they denounce magic. Then we'll talk about it. But to those who live too long or overpopulate, there's too much of a pull, a demand, a need. But the planet itself cannot react on it. So it created a filter. That is what the Sanguine provides.
That is a little bit more of an understanding that I didn't know before. Is there a current unbalance at the moment?
At the moment, the world is stable. But to hold the Sanguine is to become balance itself. You will be more than just a person. You will work with death and life.
All right. Knight in his -1 intelligence seems to be a little confused on what she's trying to get at.
Do you want me to be more plain?
Well, I am not from this world. And so any assistance you have to make things a little bit more simple for me to understand would be helpful.
You are but a fledgling. So this destiny is far in the distance. But if you agree to hold Ophelia, if you agree to become the predecessor, the harbinger of the Blood Moon itself, you agree to become balance. You will be in charge of keeping the scales centered. You will be judge, jury, and executioner, all without prowess. But it comes with its own perks. You also get to choose who lives. You get to spread life and death.
That basically sounds like a Grim Reaper.
No, death has its own thing. You'll be lower on the totem pole.
Okay. I'm sure what to do with this information.
Well, if it is unbefitting of your future, you can always give Ophelia to me.
No.
To stay with Ophelia is to agree an unwritten contract to become the next balance, the scale.
If that is what I need to be, then I am willing to be it. And mostly I was just asking of the how do you even know when this path has started, or what is the full expectations? These are, you said I am but a fledgling. That's something that's way down the line. What are you saying? That's where I'm going to be in a decade from now, 5 years from now.
It depends when the Sanguine is needed again. It is a calling, but your calling will be eternal. You will bend to the whims of balance, whether that is here or on Pangea. Once your sanguine is the appropriate age to anoint itself, you will join it. Ophelia is still young. But
So she says.
So she says. She's the first ever sanguine to be born. That is why she is not as power hungry as her mother was. She's much more boring.
Perhaps then that might be, from what I've read and heard about the history of the Sanguine, perhaps this Boyne is what is needed. You mentioned balance. This might be balance writing itself.
Perhaps. The sanguine will always bend to what Baradin, the world, needs.
Right. Now, are you mostly looking to give me the information on this, or is there some guidance, or...
This was simply to give you an out. If you wanted to untether yourself from the sanguine, the only person who could do it is a god, which is me. But if you truly claim yourself and wish to partake in the sanguine's destiny, it will start falling onto you, piece by piece. As you both age and as the world spins, Ophelia's last recession was quite overkill. You'll have lots of time to recoup.
Well, I'm not looking to depart from her, so it seems like me and her are going to be together far longer than we had thought.
So, you'll see a little flutter of excitement as she'll kind of move the sword back to you. How exciting.
He doesn't even hesitate. As the moment it's like pushed towards him for him to take, he's instantly bringing her back over to his side of the table.
It seems as though you will have quite the destiny. I'm very excited. Your whole group seems to be quite fulfilling.
That's a good thing.
For entertainment purposes, it is.
Taking Ophelia, putting it back in, it's like her sheath.
As you hold on to Ophelia, you will feel a little coldness from the blade as it kind of goes back into the sheath. But other than that, it feels the same. And as you all
not like a coldness towards him.
No, it's like a general coldness. Where usually
Okay.
when you hold Ophelia, it's warmth, connection. This feels uncomfortable, a little cold, and maybe fearful.
I think he'll then just like keep a hand on like the hilt. Almost like he's like a hand on the shoulder or squeezing her hand or something along those lines.
And as she kind of looks at all of you, she'll snap her fingers yet again, and everyone who was talking to Lysander and everyone who was not in this conversation will appear in their seats at the table almost instantly, like being hurled forward. And before you is food that is absolutely your favorite. Whatever your favorite dish is, it sits before you, perfectly warm, as Malele watches. And she'll look a little closer, observing, as she will kind of clap her hands and seems to be quite excited for the next chapter and her new spectacle, as you will all feel her prying eyes watching your backs. And with that, we will end today's session there.
Does it mean?
We're getting jumped, friends.
We're getting poisoned. I don't eat the food.
Listen, the food is body parts, and we are cannibals.
What do you mean? It's
Well,
great.
What do I mean?
Well, I hope everyone
you,
had
Sam.
fun.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for
I-
playing.
Started a night journal.
I love it.
Oh,
Apparently,
cute.
he likes to doodle.
Aw, I love it.
Cute.
Laws.
I love it.